When you gaze at the Great Pyramid of Giza, the iconic monument of ancient Egyptian civilization, what do you see? A massive block of stone? A man-made mountain in the desert? Or a tomb built for a powerful pharaoh? For thousands of years, millions of people have stood before it, awestruck. But what keeps scientists, engineers, researchers, and knowledge seekers constantly questioning it is not its beauty. It's the sheer impossibility of its existence. How did a civilization over 4,500 years ago, with no modern machinery, no cranes, no steel, no transport vehicles, manage to build a structure with such precision? Every angle, every stone, every line, engineered to perfection, with a total mass reaching millions of tons. This is not just architecture, it is a mechanical marvel, a gigantic question mark posed to the field of dynamics, the science that studies how objects move and react under force. And today, we will dive into what seems like a simple question: the dynamics of the Egyptian pyramid. Is it a human miracle or a remnant of a forgotten science? The Great Pyramid of Giza, also known as the Pyramid of Khufu, stood around 146 meters tall when it was first completed, equivalent to a 48-story building. It consists of approximately 2.3 million stone blocks, each weighing between 2.5 and 15 tons. The total mass is nearly 6.5 million tons. Just imagining these stones being cut, transported, and perfectly placed is enough to perplex even the most seasoned researcher. Each face of the pyramid is aligned almost perfectly with the cardinal directions: north, south, east, and west, with a deviation of less than 0.05 degrees. This accuracy is astounding not just for ancient times, but even by today's standards. No steel, no wheels, no GPS, no laser measuring tools. Yet the ancient Egyptians achieved it. And not only did they build it, they built it with such uncanny precision that one might think an invisible hand guided them. Let's not forget the original outer casing. Smooth white limestone, polished like mirrors, reflecting sunlight and making the pyramid glow from afar. Today, that outer layer is mostly gone, but the foundation of precision remains. The stone joints are so tight that a razor blade cannot fit between them. This is more than craftsmanship. It's a declaration of mastery over form and force. Now we confront the biggest question. How did they transport those multi-ton stones from quarries, some located hundreds of kilometers away, to the pyramid site, then lift them dozens of meters high and position them with such accuracy? The most common theory suggests they used massive ramps to drag the stones upwards. But upon closer calculation, these ramps would have to stretch for hundreds of meters or even kilometers to achieve the necessary incline. And the amount of material needed to build these ramps would exceed that of the pyramid itself. Then what? Tear down the ramp afterward? Who had the time or resources to do that after completing such a monument? Another theory proposes the use of wooden rollers, logs placed beneath the stones. But wood was extremely scarce in ancient Egypt. And even if they had enough, would the logs withstand the stress of rolling 15-ton stones across scorching desert terrain? Not to mention the heat and friction would warp or shatter any organic material. A more recent theory draws from ancient wall art that depicts workers pouring water over sand. The idea is that wetting the sand reduces friction, making it easier to drag heavy objects. While effective on a small scale, applying it to millions of stones over 2 decades raises significant doubts. It would require precise moisture control, exact weight calculations, and perfect team coordination over years. Let us now step away from the surface and explore the inner workings of the pyramid. If the outside is a monument to scale, the inside is a labyrinth of mechanical brilliance. The internal corridors are carved at specific angles with incredible precision. The most striking is the Grand Gallery, nearly 50 meters long and sloped at 26 degrees, chiseled to within centimeters of accuracy. A slight miscalculation could destabilize the entire structure. Above the king's chamber lies a series of massive granite blocks, arranged in a system of relieving chambers, designed to distribute the immense weight above. This weight dispersal method resembles modern anti-load techniques, yet it predates them by thousands of years. Nothing in this architecture is accidental. Every stone, every slope, every room serves a purpose, forming a unified whole where every force has been predicted and perfectly managed. It's as if they had complete knowledge of material science and structural dynamics. Modern science still struggles to explain it, prompting fringe theories to take root. Some researchers speculate that the ancient Egyptians may have harnessed acoustic levitation, using sound to move objects. This theory stems from the deep understanding ancient cultures had of sound and resonance. Sound waves, when tuned to specific frequencies, can cause objects to float or vibrate. While demonstrated in modern laboratories on a small scale, there's no concrete proof it was ever used on this scale in antiquity. Other hypotheses suggest the pyramid was more than a tomb. It was a gigantic energy resonator, a station that collected and transmitted Earth's natural energy fields. Granite, rich in quartz, generates voltage when subjected to pressure. Combined with the pyramid's precise geometry, some believe it functioned as a frequency resonator, possibly interacting with consciousness or the environment. Curiously, electromagnetic anomalies have been detected around the Giza Plateau. Could it be that the pyramid is more than just stone? Could it be an energy device? A massive geometric oscillator carved in rock? We could debate this for centuries. But one thing remains certain. The Great Pyramid of Giza is an eternal symbol of transcendent knowledge. It's not just stone. It's mathematics. It's physics. It's spirituality. It's astronomy. It's the culmination of all disciplines, brought together by a civilization that may have known more than we can imagine. And perhaps that's why it still stands, after more than 4,500 years, as a silent message to those still searching for answers. Answers that may not lie in textbooks, but in the echoes of what humanity once knew and forgot.